Guys, welcome back to MAA'Nark. Now, I've been trying to find the best way to talk about what we're doing here, and I think it's going to be pretty simple. Matter of fact, let me get my coffee first. Forgot to get the coffee pot. Oh, wow. Now, I've built quite a few brands. You can go check the best whiskey out. You can go check the whiskey blendery out. You can go check World Pet Health out. You can check my dog tools out on, just go somewhere and look for it. I end up meeting a lot of amazing people due to my ability to brand and build things. And while I was going to get technical about coffee, I thought to myself, what's the point? You just enjoy the pick me up, the clarity, and connecting with amazing people. And almost enjoy the excitement of teaching someone something new and them seeing it from my eyeballs. What that means is I know a lot about dogs. I've been in places, hey, do something with the dog. Oh, wow, I didn't know you could do that. Exactly. Tim teaching me about nosing whiskey through a Glen and what's that other cup called? Tulip, Glencairn. It's not, you guys know. And then when we met Jason from Virtuous, I didn't know that you were supposed to nose coffee. I thought all coffee was created equal and all of it smelled the same. So, by the way, this is the fresh cracker, first grinding, if you would, of the espresso brewed blend called Alter Ego from Thou Mayest, which is a coffee roaster located in Kansas City, Missouri. Silky smooth, body with milk chocolate drenched nuttiness and a snappy mouthfeel. Wow. And you know what's crazy is it says, this will absolutely help you be your best self. I believe him. Bo's an amazing person. I can't wait to call him later this week, tomorrow more than likely. Talk coffee. He gave me some pointers. But anywho, I think one of the things you're going to see on this particular page is me connect with some amazing people morning, noon, and night. Night sometimes is where some of my people, aka people building businesses, have the most time. And in the daytime, the day starts and then it's like, damn, the sun went down, especially during the wintertime. And we're going to define what it means to be a monarch. And this is going to be the first brand that I try to build. That I build from start to finish, and everyone gets to see how curiosity can create community and that curiosity bring amazing people together. My curiosity gets me in a lot of doors. And people 9 out of 10 times are willing to teach, share their joy, their passion. We do something called Booze and Food. Shout out to my guy, Tim. Tim loves hospitality. He says, I wouldn't know how to do what you do. When I saw the people at your house and everybody was eating, I'd be scared of running out of food, this and that. I said, well, Tim, don't forget I ran a kitchen. You know, I was in the kitchen. I used to be a chef. So once I have a projected number, I know what needs to take place, and nobody really comes to be like, man, this is the one meal I'm going to eat that's going to change my whole life. And if they get hungry, they order stuff. But the goal, like Jimmy G says, is gourmet food with a gourmet experience with some good friends and some great whiskey. I think coffee's going to lend it same thing, which will force me to learn new tricks. Our buddy Aaron came over yesterday and he said, last night when he says, man, something, man, about some empanadas. And it's funny because I said, I'm about to learn how to make empanadas because I was mad somebody made them regular. If you're a coffee connoisseur, the point of all this is help us define what brings people together, define the coffee community. I've actually never been into like anything that's a coffee connection. I cannot say I went to Starbucks because I like coffee. I went to Starbucks because they have free Wi-Fi. I cannot say I went to Black Rock or there's one up the street called Black Rifle or something like Black Sheep or something like that. And was like, man, I'm here for the coffee. I can't say that I understood beans or their power. I can say that I've drank coffee for years now, didn't know why. And it didn't used to affect me any. I could drink an espresso and go to sleep. Now to keep me up a little bit. I understand the health benefits from the bodybuilding side, communities, all these things are new. So when you see this kind of mumbo jumbo content, you go, well, what's going on here? Because I got to be honest to you, I don't know. And I think what I don't know is what's going to help build an amazing brand that connects us to amazing people, that gives people the structure, even in the sense that they need to go out and build businesses and be entrepreneurs and just enjoy a good cup of coffee. If you've got dogs, if you like whiskey, if you've got business associates, friends, the goal is to make sure all of you have a bag of MAA'Nark with you, whether you need clarity or you want to share it with a companion, aka our pets, or I can see a butterfly with a crown on it. You're just simply a MAA'Nark in general, and you just want some good fucking coffee. That's what this is about. And now that I understand the importance of slowing down, enjoying the few moments we get in this life, aka time, that's a cup of coffee. Hey, what is coffee? That's a cup of coffee. I got asked a very important question today, and he said, a reporter literally said, "Hey, Trevor, can I ask you something? What is your goal with every video that you post at the Blender? Like, what's the message?" And I was like, man, I don't get asked good questions half the time. These are good, man. I said, the number one goal is to show kindness, care, and highlight the community. Tim's a super kind person. He genuinely wants what's best for everybody. And even more importantly, he loves bringing people together. The Blendery for me is an access point to community and strengthening your human and giving you perspective. And some of the best people I know come to my home on Mondays and they're excited to be here. They're grateful. And I'm learning to be more grateful that they are here. Now I know there's no way around it. But that's coffee as well. First night I learned the pour over, I said, "Hey, anybody want some coffee?" Everybody was like this. I'll take some. I was like, damn, it's 10 o'clock at night. Y'all all want coffee? That's crazy to me. But all right, I'm practicing my little technique. Let me get my little pour over on. So much to learn, so much to share, guys. We're going to enjoy this journey building out the coffee and what it means to us and how you can have fun with it, our goals. I'll be mapping those things. But for sure, I love aristocracy. I love history. And then I love now bringing people together by way of food, by way of whiskey, by way of coffee. So if you're a coffee connoisseur and I'm doing anything wrong, comment. Tell me where I could be better. If you're a coffee fanatic and you want to get in and have a conversation about coffee, you feel like you could teach me anything, even if you see this video years later when we've got hundreds of thousands of people watching, still reach out. I'll find a way to create something that allows us all to come together. If you're building a business and you need help with branding communication, how to create methods, leverage social media, be your best self on social media, contact me. Let's pour a cup of coffee and talk about how you can put yourself out there. Shout out to my guy, Zach McCarthy. He said, social media, text me. Social media is scary. I said, I know. I'm just as scared as you, believe it or not, man. And I'll end it with this. Jerry, he's a funny guy at the Blender. He works there. He says, "Hey, you guys should do a video with Janine." I said, "Jerry," and she's sitting right there, mind you. She's at the bar, always well put together. Jerry works for the Blender. She does too. He says, I said, "Jerry, don't your wife hate being on camera? And doesn't she make you talk every time y'all supposed to speak?" That's a good point. I said, "Jerry, believe it or not everybody wants to be bothered. And if someone sees her like they see Richard, like Jimmy G, like Buck, like myself, because you're on social media, you get bombarded. And I don't imagine your wife wants to be harassed out in public because people are like, oh, you work for the Whiskey Blendery. She just wants to do her job and leaves. Matter of fact, she said today, before Trevor takes you, let's do this and that. I was like, oh, that's good, Janine. Coffee, I believe, is I think Tim likes the word conduit to connecting to amazing people. I didn't know that there were people driven by the bean or the blender or the flavor or the continent, the country. So you got the continent, you got the countries that come up by flavors, by so many, by the aromatics. Like this, even this. I let this sit for a little bit. Normally the Aiden machine keeps it relatively warm. I said, you know what? It finished at 8 minutes. I let it sit for 10 and it doesn't heat up at the bottom. So that means it's coming down to a temperature that I've enjoyed drinking it at. And it's like, man, that's a good blend. So Bo gave me 3 perspectives. Again, if you are in Kansas City, and he might ship, I have to go and see, and you get a chance to stop by Valmaeus, try their alter ego blend. It's espresso or brewed. So I'm gonna try to save some. Hopefully my buddy gets down here with the espresso machine and walk you through espressos, all that stuff. Facts are this: coffee is a part of my day. It's now a part of my life. And I'd love for it to be a part of yours, meaning our brand, to say the least, and walk you through what we like about it, who you should be drinking it with, and how to stay connected, man. I would say keep it coffee, but right now, man, just stay tuned for the journey.